Hey, there's that tune. Alright, yeah, I don't think I can do any more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet tonight. I gotta switch it up. Is what I gotta do. What would it bop? Oh, connect this, and then... Why is this not... Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Really? It's not gonna show the game here? Oh, there we go. There we go. Volume seems a little bit loud, so I'm gonna turn it down. Because that is kind of loud. Whoa. To like here? That's probably pretty good. Alright, well, we did some more gym leader rematches in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We showcased the school and the side quests in the school. And I felt like I was gonna conk out. Like, I felt like I was gonna go a little bit crazy with that. So, let's play some Colosseum instead. Is what let's do. But what were we doing? So we defeated Mirror B with his retro groove. But like, do I go somewhere else now? Like, I forget. It's actually been a little smidge since session 1, so I need to remember now. But yeah, post-game sort of sucks big time. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it a whole lot. I also feel bad that, like, you know, I don't get to showcase this layout like this all that much. Since, like, we've had Doggy on both streams, but hey, Doggy more important anyway, you know. Also, like, right before the first stream, there ended up being, like, these names decided upon for Umbreon and Espeon. And I thought, between sessions, about, like, oh, what if I just come up with, like, names for the other ones, just for funsies? And I didn't, I kind of forgot about that. Oh, you two there? Where are you bound in such haste? I don't know. So I guess we need to chat with you there. So, like, we could come up with some names there. I'll still accept, like, you know, name a Pokemon request, but, like, maybe not right now because we can't even name Pokemon right now. Maybe I should wait until after we, you know, unlock the actual nickname person that lets us name them, and then I'll say that, like, name Pokemon requests are open, maybe? I don't know. We have Ether and Ixel, and then, like, 4 other Pokemon, essentially. I might be imagining it, where the town's air feels somewhat less dirty. But not all is well. I can feel the presence of black auras coming from shadow Pokemon. Wow, Patine, nothing escapes your notice. There's nothing. There's but nothing that eludes the notice of my fortune-telling. The key to freeing Pokemon from that black aura. It is in the north. This place feels like you're in Final Fantasy VII Midgard. I haven't played a massive ton of Final Fantasy VII, but I can see it. Up north. That's where my grandpa lives too. Oh, no, I forgot. I was on my way to visit Grandpa. That was in Agate Village. That's north of here. Oh, I think Agate Village is a place that I read that the nickname person actually was. That being north may be no mere coincidence. Your answer may be there. Oh, my grandpa was a famous trainer when he was young. Maybe my grandpa would know something. Let's go see him, Harm. Okay. So I guess that's where we're going. Alright, I'm glad the game gave me immediate direction there. Not long ago, you were of the suspicion that the Pokemon Company and Game Freak have been potentially sidelining genius Sonority out of envy of Sonority's better quality of work. But better knowledge of the game industry now makes you realize that Sonority now makes unambitious mobile-like games, probably because it's just a safe place for a small developer to make money these days. Oh, so that's what they do nowadays? I haven't really looked into, like, the full story of genius Sonority, but that's what they're doing nowadays. But yeah, I guess as you say, it is a really safe way to, you know, be making money nowadays. I think over half the revenue in the gaming industry is from free games, typically being mobile apps and stuff. It's crazy. Okay, I'm jamming. Oh, here we are. That's where my grandpa and grandma live. Air tastes a lot different here. It's been so long. Okay, let's get going. But they're worried about me not getting here. Okay. We know where they live. Why, welcome to Agate Village. This village is home to trainers who are once considered experts. And of course, their Pokemon. I would think that it's too early for you people to settle here. So I think somewhere around here is like the nickname person, actually. Maybe. So a mobile game is not regulated at all. It definitely makes sense. Yeah. I mean, aren't there like some... Wait, are there some slight regulations? I know after the whole situation with like EA being taken to court over loot boxes in some countries that loot boxes aren't allowed in some games anymore, but like in games that are actually being sold, probably not. That probably doesn't constitute like apps that are being given out for free. Suddenly, Sonority published 5 eShop only games for the 3DS. 3 different Denpa Men games, Pokemon Battle Trutsai and Pokemon Shuffle. Okay. So they have continued to work on like some Pokemon stuff there. I think I briefly played Pokemon Shuffle. I think I played like the app version of it because I think it came to phones later, right? Those been conditioned to expect those types of microtransaction mobile games. Yeah, at this point. Yeah, Sonority's GameCube and Wii Pokemon Battle Revolution are the best. I played the crap out of Pokemon Battle Revolution when I was a kid. Like, I didn't even put away Colosseum. I just put it back here out of the way while we were streaming Scarlet there. I can set it back up here and it's a nice place. Like, I owned both Colosseum and Battle Revolution. I never owned XD Gale of Darkness. But what I'm confused about is why I put, like, so much time into Battle Revolution as a kid and not Colosseum that has, like, an actual more dedicated campaign. As I mentioned before, I did, like, the beginning parts of this game a few times trying to get into it. But I think I would just, like, get lost and confused and then, like, give up. Oh, you're Egan's granddaughter, aren't you? Come to think of it, he's been telling everyone that you're coming for a visit. She seemed awfully pleased. Can I take this hat? I want it. Because, yeah, between the two of them, one that has a campaign, and the other that just has, like, battles, and that's pretty much it. I think I get into the one with the campaign. But nope, I didn't for some reason. When I looked into your eyes, excitement boiled over in my blood. Well, calm down, you're at like an 11 right now, or I'm gonna need you to take it down to like a 2. What do you say, kiddo? How about we have a heated battle, you and I? Very well. I will give you a close look at the skills I've honed over all these years. There's not going to be Shadow Pokemon here, right? It wouldn't make sense. Fun old man scoff. Because in the other place, they were being given out at the place, at the Colosseum. But here, it wouldn't make any sense for there to be Shadow Pokemon, right? I don't think. I'm going to adjust the volume in OBS here a little bit. Is what I'm going to do. Like this. Actually, like this, I think. Something like that. Alright. Oh yeah, and we just had like Umbreon and Espeon at the front. Was the case. So, I don't know. We can just like nom. And then we can I'm Confusion. Over here. Like this. I'm Confusion. Because yeah, had I not gotten lost and confused, I probably would have really liked this as a kiddo, you know? I can definitely see myself having really liked it. Maybe if the internet was more mainstream at that point. And I could just look up what it was I was supposed to do, then maybe I would have been able to do that. Nom. Alright, one more nom and we good. Use growth. Should probably talk to your doctor about that. Special attack rose. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I can do another nom. And we can Confusion the Ferret. I am Confusion! Like that! Alright, so we'll win on the next turn after we bite and Confusion you. Secret power. You better not inflict me with a status ailment. You better not. Cool. Cool. No status ailment there. Nom. Get out here, C-Dot. Get on outie. Be gone. I'm getting some experience points and stuff. Neat. Alright, now we just go ahead and do that. Alright, well, as we're doing battles, I wonder if there's anything that I can chat about. Most recent happenings, I already chatted about during, like, Pokemon Scarlet, like, not that long ago. I mean, it's possible that somebody could just be tuning into Colosseum stuff and not Pokemon Scarlet and Violet stuff and have no idea what said recent happenings are. So, you know, if I do end up doing a lot of battles, I can just chat about, you know, recent wacky stuff again. Yeah, so animation are too cute. I like this spin. I do like the spins going on there. Alright. There we go. If he had fun old man scoff. Pepsi Man Troll stream was great. Yeah, I'm glad that you enjoyed. That was a good workout. Even though you yourself didn't do anything. Yeah, that was definitely a time. If we end up doing, you know, a decent few battles here, then I can tell that story again. Yeah, you are tough. I haven't been this excited in years. However, the Pokemon you use appear to be troubled somehow. I mean, I only use Umbreon and Espeon. I didn't even use the Shadow one. They are frighteningly strong, but they are somehow cold. My imagining that they are keeping their hearts closed tight. But yeah, and the live action cutscene was so weird of like the the middle-aged guy that has like a bazillion Pepsis in his fridge. And it's just like, what were the quotes that he said? So, for anyone who didn't see like Pepsi Man stuff, Pepsi Man is a game that released literally on my birthday, March 4th, 1999. So I forgot to mention this during the actual Pepsi Man playthrough. I should have. I remember I mentioned it during the Pokemon Platinum playthrough. I think it's during an episode called I'm Secretly Pepsi Man or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. But during a part of the Pokemon Platinum playthrough, I remember talking about how, in terms of games that released on the day that I was born, the Pepsi Man was it. So I'm secretly Pepsi Man, basically. And I forgot to mention that during the actual Pepsi Man playthrough, and it's like, wow, why didn't I mention that during the actual Pepsi Man playthrough? How could I forget such a detail? So, anyway. So, released on the PlayStation March 4th, 1999. And, it's not necessarily a platformer. It's a running kind of game where you run forward into the screen and you have to avoid obstacles. Is the case. Oh, you can get those kinds of items. Interesting. So it pleases Pokemon. Weird. And there's 4 stages, each of which is 3 levels. And between each stage, there's this big American guy that, will be drinking Pepsi and be giving quotes like, Pepsi for TV game, or Pepsi for pizza, or whatever the heck things he was saying. It only had 1 song, but it was a vibe. It honestly is such a jammer. I was recently looking through the comments on the, Pepsi Man OST video on YouTube that has the most views, and everyone was basically unanimously saying, like, wow, they went so much harder on this theme than they had to. It's actually such a bop. Wait a second, could it be? Pony, is that you? I thought so. Guy in the Pepsi Man cutscenes gotta be the angry video game nerd episode from Pepsi Man, the game? Wait, just like the equivalent you're saying there? Last time I saw you, you were this tiny little thing. Now look at you, growing up to be a real beauty. Oh, please, stop it. But I shouldn't keep you. Aegon was worried about you. Don't waste any time, you should go see him. But yeah, probably one of the strangest video games I think I've ever played. And as I was mentioning during Pokemon Scarlet, maybe I'll tell like the full story during Pokemon Colosseum if we have some time here, but the short version is, I was not even planning on playing Pepsi Man on the channel anytime remotely soon. I thought maybe one day, but that just literally kind of happened out of nowhere after, you know, it turned out I'd be getting Fire Emblem Engage later, and it's like, well, how funny would it be if I instead then play Pepsi Man and just pretend that it's Fire Emblem Engage, since I can't get Fire Emblem Engage until tomorrow. Ideally, I would have been streaming Fire Emblem Engage right now even, but alas. Also, that little notch of the controller here on the camera is, like, weird how there's a single white notch. I'm just gonna move this controller over here. And then have Pokemon Colosseum, like, I don't know, there. Or something. But yeah, so I have Battle Revolution on my shelf as well. But I don't have XD Gale of Darkness. I probably have friends that have XD Gale of Darkness. Grandpa Egon, Grandpa Bella, I miss you. Ah, Holia. Welcome, welcome. We heard that you were coming, but then you didn't arrive. We were worried about you, dear. You're fine. Oh, that was the grandma there. You finally arrived. What held you up? I just had this terrible time. On the way here, I was abducted by these creepy people. Luckily, I was saved by Harm, who happened to be there by coincidence. Oh, how frightful. Thank you so much for saving our granddaughter. But why would anyone want to Harmonia? It's probably because I can see these bizarre Pokemon. They're shadow Pokemon. Pokemon that have been turned into fighting machines with hearts of darkness. Shadow Pokemon? What on earth is that? Is that what's hip with the kids nowadays? Well... Help, there's trouble! Egon, it's a serious situation. Some outsiders went into the Relic Forest. What? Who were they? I don't know. They shoved me aside and... That's enough talk. It's gonna wait. I'm off. Something about, like, low poly sprites, movement animations from, things like N64 to a GameCube-like era. Sometimes, I swear. So, where would that be? This way? Also, yeah, I haven't healed up there. I'm not missing a massive ton of HP. I think when I was reading online, the nickname person was somewhere around here, right? Daycare Lake can raise a Pokemon for you if you're like, oh. Should I just, like, give you a Pokemon, like, from here? Hi, I'm the name reader. I'm the fortune teller of names. So be pleased to rate your Pokemon's nickname. Oh. we could name some of these Pokemon now. If anyone wants to redeem name a Pokemon, if anyone has like any name suggestions, let me know there. We can give Umbreon and Espeon, you know, their proper names now. Shame that Gale of Darkness is so expensive these days, even though people like you hold on to your copies tightly, help to keep the price high. Yeah, it'd be, if it was cheaply acquirable, I'd totally buy a copy, but, yeah, it's probably not happening there. Umbreon, isn't that a fine name you bestowed? Why, its luckiness is supreme. But are you thinking of a slightly better name? Ah, good. What shall its new nickname be? Yeah, something that was decided shortly before the, playthrough start. No, wait. Do the Pokemon have more character space than the trainer has? Hold on. Let's just say I want to enter Harmonia. I'm not actually going to do it. So you can name your Pokemon Harmonia, but not the trainer. That's so dumb. That's so silly. Anyway. Seems like it's Ether. Why do the Pokemon get more character space than the trainer? Why? Doesn't make any sense. But yeah, Pokemon has more namespace than the trainer till like Gen 6. Huh. I guess it's something that I never noticed growing up because I just went by like my name, which is only 4 characters, so I didn't really have to worry about things, you know. Wow. Done. From now on, this Pokemon shall be known as Ether. It is a better name than before. Why, this name's Luckiness. Why, it goes right off the scale. You'll do well to treasure your Ether now and beyond. I'm the name rater. Please rate your Pokemon's nickname. Alright. So yeah, now we do this. Espeon, is it? That's a fine name you bestowed. Well, its luckiness is supreme, but are you thinking of a better name? Yeah. It's a I, not a lowercase l. And, I wonder if I can use a stick. Oh, I can. Better to use the D-pad for something like this anyway. Yeah, there we go, Ixel. Done! From now on, this Pokemon shall be known as Ixel. This is a better name than before. Why, this name is Luckiness. Why, it goes right off the scale. You well and cherish your Ixel now and beyond. Okay, well, I don't really have any ideas in mind when it comes to my other Pokemon. When I think of Flaffy into Ampharos, I immediately think of Pokemon's Super Mystery Dungeon. And, you know, how amazing Ampharos is in that. What was the title of Ampharos in Super Mystery Dungeon? Because it wasn't Guildmaster. Guildmaster was the title of Wigglytuff in Explorers. What was the title of Ampharos in the freaking... Maybe I should look it up. It was like 10 characters who suffered many a training injustice until Gen 6. Ouch. And now suddenly I'm feeling that with like Harmonia here. Let's see here. Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. Ampharos. Are you just like the leader of the Expedition Society? He's the chief of the Expedition Society and refers to himself as the Dashing Wanderer. Okay. Hold on. How about Synonym Dictionary? Let's see here. Which is just the source. I keep forgetting that's just called the source. And if I type in dashing, what are some synonyms for dashing? Dapper, debonair, fearless, plucky, stylish, swashbuckling. I don't know. Call the Flaffy debonair or something. It'd be kind of tricky to fit onto the layout. I could just call Flaffy Chief or something like that. For like the chief of the Expedition Society. The Dashing Wanderer. I mean, we could fit in like... Could we fit in Wanderer? Or something like that? I don't know. My Pokemon doesn't even consider his rightful owner. Come back once you've earned his trust. Okay, so it doesn't even matter right now anyway. We can only nickname them after they become purified. All right, well that gives me some more time to figure things out. But I have a general idea of the direction to go in the naming of the Flaffy. Then is to do like a Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon reference in some way. The other 3 though, I don't know. What is this I'm hearing about? Some criminals going into the Relic Forest? Well, isn't that frustrating? If I was a little younger, I'd go after them with my mighty Anna. Bow. So wait, where's the Relic Forest? And was there like a Pokemon Center that I could heal up at? And Relic Forest? You've come the wrong way. It's the Relic Forest, make your way down the hill beside the Pokemon Center. Oh. I didn't even see the Pokemon Center. So, like, that doesn't count as the Pokemon Center. That'd be the daycare there, I would imagine. Oh, you're getting a little bit confused. So what does the game do in this situation? Does it just teleport you over? Nope. Really? Really? It doesn't teleport you over or anything. Really? I can just keep going. Huh. Oh! You made it! So I guess you teleport closer off screen, but I needed to get, like, some pretty decent distance there first. Oh, welcome to the Pokemon Center! I would love to rest my Pokemon. My goodness, there are more polygons on that Trico in this Pokemon Center than there are on a Pokemon that you're, like, 5 feet away from in Scarlet and Violet. Like, if you're not immediately beside them, the amount of polygons on them just tanks. Like, this looks like something you'd see in Scarlet and Violet when you're, like, right next to them. But not if you're a little decent smidge away. Let's go ahead and save. Yes. Yes, come on. Do the thing. There we go. Go ahead and save that to my Pooper. Squeezy. Again, could have played this on the actual thing, but it's a lot more convenient just to play it on my Pooper, not having to set up my Wii. So, wait, down the hill by the Pokemon Center. So wait, that wouldn't be this here, would it? Because this is out. Yeah, that's out. So, wait, unless out is the way to the Relic Forest. If it's down the hill by the Pokemon Center. No, it's not. Okay. So it's some other hill by the Pokemon Center in that case. So it's something else over here. Like this here? Oh, this is a way down. This is a pretty extreme slope. Like, this looked like it would be like a cliff or something like that, rather than a way down. You know? Like, that's pretty extreme. I get you. I probably wouldn't have noticed that at all if someone hadn't told me, like, the hill by the Pokemon Center, honestly. Oh, hi! Hey, what? Here comes another meddler. Oh, man, earlier. He trampled me when I let down my guard, but that won't happen again. Cypher Peon Dolphin would like to battle. Alright, well, Spheal and Carvana. It's just that, he's a seal who's a sphere. He's a good old Spheal. It took me way too long to realize that that was where Spheal's name came from in Pokemon, I'm gonna be honest. I did not know that for the longest time. Sure, go after Spheal here first. Do that first and foremost. Bam. Now, I could be, you know, working on my Shadow Pokemon. All their bars are, like, done. Oh, gosh dang it. All their thingamabobs are donezo. We don't have to worry about, you know, making new things available at this point. Oh, sweet, Spheal's flinched. But, apparently they do still gain, experience. They just don't gain it for real until you purify them, is the case. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. But if I do end up using them, then that still would be experience that they would ultimately have when we purify them and they get to, Oh, he's so sad! Or she's so sad. Oh, my goodness. But, I figure, I don't know how much of this team I'm going to keep. I don't know how much is going to get, like, changed out. So, like, the Umbreon and Espeon, I know for sure are sticking in the party, so I'm playing it, like, better safe than sorry right now with the Pokemon that I know for sure are being used throughout the playthrough, you know? Like, out of the current Pokemon, I'm probably gonna keep on using Flaffy as, you know, reference to Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon when we purified and evolved it into Ampharos and stuff. And probably Croconaw as the People's Champion that got voted in and stuff, you know? But Skiploom and Noctowl might see some replacement. I don't know. That's my current perspective here. So if I use other Pokemon, I'd be more inclined for it to be Flaffy and Croconaw than the other two. Why are the villagers here so ridiculously strong? I'm not even a villager here, but alright, I'm going to the Pokemon Center again. Wait, what's this? I missed the turn early because once again it looks like a steep cliff rather than an actual way up with a secret item. And one quick claw. Oh, cool. But I don't know. You want the quick claw? I guess it's in here somewhere. It's like, so there isn't a separate medicine pocket then. Sure. We can do that. Sure. I don't know. Do I want to give the Macho Brace to anyone? I don't know. Alright, this is the way we go. Glad we got that secret item there. Look, you can't even see it. That's so silly. What the heck? I am glad that we got the super secret item. Listen up. When you get to the Space Center, you can knock down a planet from the ceiling to get a secret item. Also, pretty obscure reference right there. That's a reference to a Lego City Undercover. I like to play that on the channel one day. In a Lego City Undercover, there's a bit where the main character, the cop, is going undercover, and this and he's going to like this one bar or something or other where there's all these criminals, and he's like naming them all off. And the last guy that he names off, I forget exactly what it was, but it was something spoilers. I think it was like Tommy Spoilers. And the guy comes up to you and he's like, listen up. When you get to the Space Center, you can knock down a planet from the ceiling to get a secret item. And lo and behold, much later in the game, once you get to the Space Center, if you knock down a planet from the ceiling, you get a secret item. It's so funny. But yeah, if Macho Braces are EVs in this game, I guess there would be in that a case. Or maybe I should give it to someone, I don't know. It'd have to be someone that's like willing to be slow and stuff. Whatever, I'm giving it to Flaffy. I was thinking about whether I'd give it there. I wasn't sure.